Hi from Australia.
Hey, how are you?
What has been, some of your favorite moments from the film and why?
I believe the first three probably done a decent job. That's why we are on to the fourth one. So I can't really say one is more memorable than the other.
Was there a particular fight in any of the series that you thought, man, this one is the best one, this is it?
Every action scenes that I create or I put on, I try my very best to be as refreshing as possible for the audience, and they are all unique to me because I try to be unique each time. I don't like to repeat things if I could. So every movie, I try to either choreograph something or even myself, if I directed my own scenes, or even if someone else direct me, I focus more on the overall impact as that particular character in the movie itself, like whatever the genre. Like if I'm playing Grandmaster, Ip Man, this Wing Chun Grandmaster, therefore I'm going to portray that flavor to the audience. So if that flavor works, if I've done a good job, then you take me as the Grandmaster Ip Man. If I'm doing a movie like some of my other films, contemporary films like Flashpoints or SPL or Killzone or other films, then I have different approach. It's kind of like if I'm a chef, if I'm cooking different dishes, I'm going to try to create different flavor. I wouldn't. So answer your questions is the overall. This is the whole film itself and the individual film with my individual character that I play.
Right.
That is what I focus on.
Yep. Are you practicing any martial arts like at the moment? Because I know that you've done so many different styles. Is there something that you're doing as a hobby at home at the moment?
Not really.
Okay.
I try to keep myself in shape and keep myself in professional check.
Yeah.
If I'm prepping for example, if I play Ip Man again, obviously I got to do my Wing Chun again, but I don't practice them like a martial artist or a fighter, where they spend hours and hours of training because I guess I practiced martial arts all my life and blessing that I have quite a strong foundation. It is the experience that I have in action filmmaking allows my body to be practical when the roles are required for me. But nevertheless, of course, I got to keep myself in shape and stretching, basic stuff like you and I. I go to the gym, and I don't really spend too much time training in one particular style or any style because of time and a lot of body injuries as well.
Right. There's been a rumor going around that Ip Man 4 might be your last martial arts film. I mean, is this real?
Yeah, it is real. My last Kung Fu film, because I've made, 78, 79 movies out of my 36, 37 years of film career. And probably I've done 20, and among the 78 films, probably 70 of them were action-packed, and maybe 30 or 40 of them, or maybe half of them, they were all Kung Fu movies, right? So for me, I like to be challenging and always moving forward. And I've been doing all my life, and I'm not as motivated to continue to make Kung Fu movies because I feel like honestly, my passion is more into the contemporary action movies, which I've still have a lot of ideas and a lot of passion. I wanted to create more of that. I think I've done 4. I think it represents that kung fu films genre very well, and I wanted to use Ip Man 4 as my saying goodbye to kung fu films and moving forward.
Right.
Yeah.
That's quite sad, but I'm very happy for you. Yeah.
I don't think it's, yes, probably for some fans, but all beautiful things must end at some point, right?
Yeah.
And it's just a new beginning for others, right?
Yeah.
There are different type of genre in action films. Kung fu films, among action films, is just one very important genre, but it is not the only genre. There's other action films that I wanted to continue to pursue contemporary action, like crime, like action comedy, like sci-fi. Those are also considered action films as well, where I have a lot of ideas and passion to continue to, hopefully, to create something as welcome as Ip Man series.
You're extremely busy. You produce and stuff as well. I'm sure fans really want to know, what do you actually just do in your spare time?
I don't have a lot of spare time. I split my time between filmmaking. Takes up majority of my life. Aside from acting, I produce. I occasionally I get behind the camera. I start directing. I mean, in most films, with credit or not, I get involved and I start directing stuff. I don't know if you've seen a film that I've done last year, Chasing the Dragon, where I played a drug lord.
Yes, great film.
I directed probably 80% of the films, but without putting my name on the film. This is something that I'm passionate about. I like to get involved in all levels or in creative filmmaking. I like to. I'm passionate about filmmaking, so I don't have much time left. So the rest of the time, which I take my family for granted, then I have to dedicate the rest of my time with my family, my kids.
Yep. The new Marvel Asian superhero movie, ShangChi, is currently being filmed here in Sydney, and recently we had the lead, Simu Liu, on our show. Could I ask you your thoughts of the movie and if you have a message for him?
Continue to strive to represent Asian, Chinese, Asian. I'm Chinese. I have I take pride of my origins and roots. I think that opportunities in Western filmmaking should be fair and equal, and gives Asian talents what they deserve. So I wish them the best of luck, and I look forward to see that film.
Out of your amazing career, is there a golden lesson that you've gotten out of your 79 films?
You just gotta keep moving forward. I mean, not every film that you do, the expectations may be different. I mean, the expectation would be the same, but the result would maybe different. And just try not to be discouraged and continue to pursue. But obviously pursue with a plan. You can't just, it's easy to say, never give up. And those are easy phrasing, right? Just, but you got to be smart about it. It's also about, it's not just going forward, but going forward wisely, smartly.
In another dimension, if Ip Man was given like a new story, where would you take that?
To be honest, sometimes of course, I'm very grateful that the success of Ip Man series, it's been 12 years for 4 films. Ever since 2008 when we started making the episode 1. And it has recreated the trend of, I guess, of martial art films, and also started a lot of awareness to Chinese martial arts again. And I'm very, I'm happy to see that, right? But at the same time, there's also a lot of different, because it was so successful that created a lot of opportunities, windows for a lot of other films, many films that kind of follow the trend and ride on the success of this whole martial art films trend again. And even my Ip Man franchise, there's a lot of different spin-offs and TV series. There's so many of them that I personally, I find it diluted the quality. It diluted the quality, and it also kind of moved away from what we wanted to do in the first place, which was to make a quality kind of rejuvenize the whole kung fu movie genre. So that's why I want to call it the end of this movie, and really set this as a representative of a very. This is an example of what is a good kung fu movie, right? When we created Ip Man, honestly, aside from the whole martial arts circle, Ip Man is a real historical grandmaster, a grandmaster of Wing Chun, and also Bruce Lee's teacher. But honestly, there weren't as many people know who Ip Man was before the film came out, aside from the whole martial arts circle. And then we did a lot of research, and we have decided we didn't really want to make a biography of Ip Man, nor a documentary. We honestly, we wanted to kind of take advantage of the fact that he is Bruce Lee's teacher, because everybody knows who Bruce Lee is. Yep. And we wanted to use this opportunities to create a refreshing on-screen hero. And this on-screen hero in kung fu movies is very different from the kung fu heroes that we've seen in the past. For example, Wong Fei Hong and the other those heroes. And then we did months of research, and we realized that, you know what, we're not going to. We're going to be fictional. We're going to create the story, but of course, given respect for the Grandmaster Ip Man, there's a few of these very important historical elements that we kept. But the story itself, it was created. I mean, that's why there was a lot of controversial questions about whether Ip Man did this or did that and did this. I'd be very straightforward to you. A lot of these things Ip Man probably didn't do. That wasn't our intention to make this film. Our intention was to create something different from before, refreshing from before. Secondly, to create a on-screen hero that represent humanity, justice, and all that integrities with an Asian Chinese values, and we have successfully created. We succeeded.
Can I quickly teach you some Australian slang for next time you come to Australia?
Yeah.
So in Australia, how we say hello, we say, "G'day, mate."
Hello, mate. What is it? Hello, mate? I don't know.
G'day, mate.
What's the first word?
Good day. Kind of like G.
Good day?
Yeah.
Oh, good day?
Yeah.
Good day, mate.
G'day, mate. Yeah.
Good day, mate.
Yeah.
Man, this is so funny.
And how we say goodbye, we'll say, "Catch you later."
Catch you later.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, it's great talking to you.
Donnie Yen, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
You're an absolute hero to so many, and thank you so much for everything that you've given.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Donnie.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye.